Yeah, I just wanted to get that nice start off with that great music that was playing in the hood there. Good evening. Today is November 26, 2012. It's a Monday, and you're watching the Jessa Channel on YouTube. I'm Jessa, and today we're in Acanthop Isle, ready to have a hood party. The music is funky, the groove is on. I have created 12 Sims, and we're going to throw them onto one lot, have a big party, and see what happens. So first of all, let me just tell you about, if you haven't seen the introduction, make sure and click the previous button up in the top left-hand corner of your screen. You'll see what this Let's Play is going to be about. This is episode 1, and of course we have to say hello to the choo-choo train. And watch that go across the aisle. There. And as I was saying, if you want to know what this Let's Play is going to be about, make sure and check out that introduction. But in episode 1, the way I like to start off my hoods in The Sims 2 is to have all the residents get to know each other and for you to find out how their personalities are going to interplay and what stories are going to pop up just right from the very day one. And the way a lot of us did it, and the way I have done it in the previous playthroughs, is to take my Sims and put them right into houses, separate houses, and then see if they run into each other in community lots, you know, in welcome wagons and that sort of thing. This is a new approach that I'm trying, of taking all the Sims and putting them onto one lot. Here we have a small little 10 by 10 lot there, hidden in the trees. Let's zoom in and see that. And the lot, you're seeing that the last name of the Sim who bought the lot. His name is William Chedward Rimmer the Third. He was the last Sim we made. If you want to see the prompts that we used to make Little Willie, as we call him, in live stream, that is on my live stream channel at livestream.com/the Jessa Channel, and there's a couple of videos, part 1, part 2, and part 3 in the video library. All the Sims that were made for Acanthop were made in live streams using the help and assistance of the viewers who attend my live streams, the live stream crew. And we played them, we made them using the body shop game, playing the body shop game. And that's simple in that we take 5 or 6 adjectives that, you know, different varied adjectives, and use them to make a Sim. So it's a fun way. And I invite you to try that, just even if you're, you know, doing it just on your own, because the Sims that are in Acanthop are a lot more interesting than I personally could have come up with on my own. And because of the adjectives, it also gave us a jump start on their personalities, how we were gonna how I was gonna create the Sim when I bring it into The Sims 2, and how I was gonna assign their personality points. So we have 2 lots here, a tiny little 10 by 10 lot, and this lot currently has 10 Sims on it. We also have a second lot that has just 1 Sim on it. She's sitting there all lonely by herself. The reason why is because I actually recorded this episode last night, but for reasons that I had to work out today, the recording didn't go well, and that it was very choppy. So I had to work on that today. I hope I've got that fixed. We're going to find that out in this episode. And I found out in doing that episode that it's better to have 1 Sim off lot that I can invite to start a party. Basically, we need to get a party going. In order to have a party going, we have to have a Sim that can be invited. And if all the Sims are on one lot, like this one, then there's no Sims to invite to the party. So I figured that out last night. So it's a good thing in that way that the episode did not work out, because I get to do it better, you know, and improve upon it this time. So what we do is with these 10 Sims and the 11th Sim we're going to bring into the lot, we're going to put on some tunes, get a few games out, and we're just going to see what happens. That's the whole fun of this, is to just see how the Sims interact. And it gives you some great story ideas to go off on when you start to work off of when you start your putting them into houses. So that's why we're having this big hood party. And I invite you to try it. And if you do try it and videotape it, put it up as a video response. And I will definitely put it up on this video. So we have Yay, look at that. So William was the first sim. This is William Chedward Rimmer, and I'll just let his personality come to light as we're playing. You'll enjoy him. We have a few other Sims here, and they are already starting up just a bit of talking. I haven't done any playing. I just did a couple of background things that I needed to do, making sure that things were looking good in the lot before I started recording. So they are pretty much as you see them. And I'll talk about the Sims as we go along, but I want to show you just a few things before we start. One is the importance of when you're doing a party like this, it's a lot easier on you as the Sim goddess or Sim god uh, to work with their motives so that you don't have to worry about putting down bathrooms and food and all that stuff, and you can just have them enjoy each other and get to know each other and that kind of thing. So I recommend that you do that using the inseminator, and that's what my mouse is, my cursor is pointing at here. The inseminator. The inseminator it is available from inseminator.net, I believe. Google it, and it'll come up in the first listing there. But the inseminator is something I really like. There's been some newer mods that have come out but I just am so used to the inseminator and does everything I need. So I stick with what works for me. So anyway, what we want to do is we want to pull up the motive adjuster. One of the things I like about the inseminator is that you can click anywhere on the on the ground and just click spawn, and that'll give you all the different modules that allow you to change things within game. There's an education adjuster, for example, toddler trainer, that's very helpful. Wardrobe adjuster, I never use it. I have a different mod that I really like that I'll show you about. Click on the plumb bob, floating plumb bob, and you can then take everyone's motives here, group motives, and you can make 100% everyone, 100% all residents, all males or all females, which is really neat. I did 100% everyone to kind of get everyone's motives all the way up to green. And then I went 50% on their fun and on their social. And then after that, I went over here to motive state, group, everyone, and I made everyone's motives static, meaning that for while we're playing right now, their motives will not go down. They will not change. They're going to stay set at 50% fun and social and 100% everything else. This means that they're not going to bug you about needing to go to the bathroom and that sort of thing. And I'll show you what I mean here with Giles, who is over here. He's 50% fun, 50% social, 50% environment, which is because there's nothing on this lot for them. It's kind of not a pleasant environment for them to not have a house or walls or anything. So that doesn't change. And the other thing we're going to do is, of course, a party is not a party. It's not a party without... If you say the cheese dip, I'm going to ban you from my channel. Not that I have anything wrong with cheese dip, but that's the wrong answer. I'm going to put out a nice stereo there. And I'm going to just left click on this sim, William. I'm just because he's the first sim here. And I'm going to stop him with that silly jump roping and have him turn on the stereo. Oh, and this notice that's coming up here is from a modder that I greatly admire called Boiling Oil. And his link to his mods are in my mod list at thejessachannel.com/Skyrim mod list. Did I just say Skyrim? Yeah, I've been doing too many Skyrim Let's Plays in a row. Let's try that again. thejessachannel.com/Sims2 mod list. And this is a great little mod for keeping your lot clean. It fries stuck tokens, and controllers, things that get left behind by the game when you're in a lot. And it runs at the beginning. Whenever you run a lot, it runs at the beginning of the starting up the lot. So, and it's worked wonderfully for me. I've had it for about a year now, I'd say, and it's a very handy tool for keeping your game clean and running really nicely. I highly recommend that you check it out. So anyway, music. Okay, so William just turned on the tunes there. You can't see I have disabled the little floaty music icons, but you can tell the tunes are on because we're going to turn up the music a little bit. Just a little bit. How about there? So that you guys can hear. Yeah. Oh, I'm feeling the party mood. I'm feeling it. And already a sim goes over and starts breaking down, busting the rhythm. This is Lex Hennessy. I see him probably as a romance sim, very ladies' man. Look at how they shake their bottoms. He's so cute. Let me get my cursor off the screen here. Bust it up, brother. He's wearing a cool set of creepers and skinnies that unfortunately I do not remember who made them. If you ever want to know about, and I'll say this numerous times during this Let's Play, if you ever want to know who made something that you see on screen, just send me put a comment in the video description. I see all my comments. They come to my inbox and I will answer it if I can. If not, I'll point you to where can I find where someone might know. But I have a very organized downloads folder. As most people in the Sims 2 community know this about me already. They might say, wow, I have really neat organized folders, but what I would say is that I'm just really, really anal. Anal. So I can see here, I'm pausing just for a moment, partly because I'm used to pausing, and I probably have to get over that habit when Let's Play, because it's not interesting to see me pause all the time. But you can see here that Lex is more of a party dude, so I'm going to remember that when playing him. I'm going to remember that Lucy and Cecil enjoyed each other's company. And if we're lucky, what I'm going to do is get some Sims to start checking each other out, and then that will allow you to scope the room. And oh gosh, I totally forgot to start the party. Here's Cinna, who's the Sim who wasn't on the... I'm going to have her... She's already meeting a couple people here. So... I actually want to get her off the lot. She's just walking by, so I can actually invite her to the party. There, she's off the lot. Paper guy here, Jeremiah. And I like how they're just a sim party. There's nothing like a sim party. Oh wait. As I say this, I love this game. Oh, bump in the butt. Sexy. Oh, bump of the butt. Okay, yeah. Now let's get the party starting. So I'm gonna do this by having showing you another mod, and like I said, I love mods, as you guys well know by now. Any of you who've watched any more than 2 of my episodes, you've figured out that I am a mod aficionado. I don't know, that sounded like I was really good at mods. I meant that I am a mod admirer. I think I may have used the wrong word there. So we're gonna get a desk. So one of the things that I like so much about The Sims that I have noticed over the years is that it's very difficult to be depressed and play The Sims. At least I haven't managed it. Not for more than 5 minutes. Because it's just so fun. And the Sims, and the more, we're starting out with a brand new hood here, but I have another hood that I keep private, that I won't be Let's Playing, that is, I know, even though I don't have to bother about this matching, I just want it to match because, hey, why be sloppy about it? That doesn't really match either, but that'll do. Okay, so I'm gonna take a computer, This computer, I highly recommend that you get. If you don't use very many mods, you don't want to have too many mods, but you really just need something that does a lot for you, Monique's computer is that computer. It allows you to do so many things in-game that either aren't possible or are more tedious to do in other ways. And one of the things it allows you to do is to invite a bunch of people to a party by sending out an invitation e-card. So those of you listening to this might be like, gosh, I can't believe she has the Salsa Channel on. We've all heard the Salsa Channel so much. And that's cool, we have. So I'm going to grab a random sim here. And I'm going to change it to... He's saying he doesn't know anyone. One of the things William is saying that he doesn't know anyone to meet. Hasn't met anyone yet. But I know he knows, or at least I had him meet before I started recording. So let's see. I had him meet. Yeah. I had him meet Cinna. So we will work this out. I'm not going to stop recording. I'm going to keep this going because I like to try and work these problems out right on the spot. And I'm going to have him... What I just did to bring that up was that's another part of the inseminator. That's the summoner part. I'm going to have him get up and talk to her a little bit more and build up his relationship with her. I do believe I just heard somebody singing. So while he's talking about that, I'm going to try not to pause so much. Try and break that bad habit. And I'm going to have Hazel... Woo! It's a party. It's a party. Oh, and you guys hear that in the background? That is... What is that, you guys? Let me know what music that is. I'm just gonna watch. I just love to watch the comments fill up with everybody going, "Oh my God, it's this music!" Okay, so we have Hazel here. Hazel, I want you to check out some peeps. Let me have you check out William. What do you think about him? Let's see. I want to... Ooh, flirt. Check Sim out. Now, one of the things that is important to note about the Sims and their gender preference is that she's like, he's alright. He's a little crazy, though. And she'd be right about that. And I have no hang-ups at all about who the Sims get with. One of the many things I like about the Sims is... let's see if I can have her scope the room. What I want to do, once a Sim has checked out another Sim, they have the scope the room shows up. And that allows the Sim to check out the whole room. It comes from Nightlife and see who they're attracted to. And then I'm going to go for, let's see, I love it. Mosh pit! Mosh pit! So she thinks Cecil is hot, so hopefully she'll take action on that and go over. You can see that Cecil has these little stars around him. That's because she thinks he's good looking. I love it. Mosh pit! I'm going to send a home now. And then hopefully we can invite her to a party. And then we can finally get this party score started. Bye, Senna! Don't worry, you'll get to come back. I'm going to delete this summoner. And I'm going to send William over here to the laptop and see if he can't invite her now. Y'all bust it up. Bust up the party. Woo! Do you think if we keep this going, we might get the cops to show up? That'd be a real success. Oh, he's still telling me he knows no one to email. I know. Let's try a different way then. Let's put a phone down and see if we can't just do it the Maxis way. So I was saying, yeah, that it's really hard to be depressed when playing this game. It really is. I'm going to throw down one of my favorite custom content phones. I really like the way that phone looks. I've used it for a gazillion years. Fantastically modded. So throw a party. I'm wondering if I should throw a New Year's bash, because since there won't be any New Year's in my game because of the calendar system, it's going to be different than our world calendar. There will be holidays, but they'll be sim holidays. Um, I think I'll save that for a different occasion. But let's see if we can get a toga party going. Hopefully, Cinna will show up in his list of people he knows to invite. Let's see. Yay! There she is. So I do not know why he was not unable to invite her, as I've never had that problem before with that mod. The guests are all invited. Break out the refreshments and the latest tunes. It's party time! Yeah. The Sims are like, I don't need any more help with the party. This episode is presented in parts. To see the next part, click on the next annotation in the top right corner of the video. If the next part has not been uploaded yet, it will be tomorrow. So if you want to see it, subscribe. Get every new Jessa Channel video right in your email inbox. Subscribe, then click Also Email Me for each new upload. And thanks for watching.